In this video, I'm going to show you part of my workflow for this character, mainly how I dealt with the clothing and its UVs. The first thing I did was align the avatar with the standing version of the sculpt. Then, I grabbed some basic patterns from the modular library just to get started. The built-in avatar was super useful here and in the next steps. I decided to redo the sleeves and roll them up with some quick adjustments. After that, I morphed the standing sculpt into the pose version, so I could simulate the clothes in the final pose. Now, simulations are always unpredictable. You can't fully control them, but that's what makes them interesting. However, we can guide them just enough so it looks more like we want to. Here's a little trick I use. I came up with it when I had to fold trousers at work. It's easier if you let them interact with the floor. Just like in fashion photography, where pins are used everywhere, you can use them here too, borrowing ideas from other fields. Or could this be the same field? Well, it's something I really enjoy. I also use simulation for the necklaces. Each one started as a simple strip with a thickness of the beads. That way they collided with each other, creating really complex, realistic results. Then, although we don't see it here, I traced a curve along each strip, used it as a deformer, and the necklace followed the path as if they were colliding in real life. For some reason, I didn't do this for the dreadlocks. Maybe I will try next time. The next big challenge was UVs. CLO meshes give us quick results, but the topology is unusable, and a standard retopo would not have correct UVs. So here's my solution. I flattened the meshes using their UVs in ZBrush and retopologized them flat in Blender. Because the space was shared, when I morphed the ZBrush pieces to be posed, the retopo pieces could follow the morph. That gave me clean topology with proper UVs, even with heavy wrinkles. It's not a perfect method though. Sometimes the wrinkles cut across the flow of the topology, and adding loops can get messy. In fact, I ended up retopologizing everything again anyway, but the first step wasn't wasted. It let me project the textures from the first retopo to the second one, so the fabric grain line stayed consistent. In the end, this gave me a strong sculpting base, with proper UVs and enough flexibility to push it further. What I like the most about this workflow is the balance between problem solving and creativity. If you're an artist, I hope this gave you some ideas. And if you're a studio or game developer, this is the kind of creative and technical approach I bring to every project.